3, 2, 1, go!
You are now tapped into the greatest unlocking level. Hosted by CL the Source.
This is episode 5. The greatest Source Talk. Please like, share, and subscribe, y'all. And now, let's go unlock some levels, baby. Yes, sir.
What's happening, y'all? You now tapped into Unlocking Levels with CL the Source, your friendly neighborhood help dealer. Man, I'm back at it again. This time with a little something different. I'm switching up the vibe yet again. You see me on the couch the last 2 episodes. Now you see me out in my natural habitat, just tapped into nature, really close to the ocean. I'm gonna show you, if you're watching the video format of this, where I'm at. I'm actually in Hawaii, Honolulu, at Kaka'Ako. So if you see me kind of just swatting some flies around, you know, pay no mind to that. But yeah, I'm out here in nature and really just wanted to deliver some content with a new type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't really done something like this before. It's usually in my own little kind of studio, bedroom type atmosphere that I created for myself. But let me show y'all where I'm at. It's beautiful. I mean, I've been out here for about 2 hours now. 2 hours just reflecting on life, just really kind of writing in my journal, enjoying the day. Today is November 11th of 2022. And, you know, for those that know, it's 11/11. 2022, there's a lot of synchronicity. There's a lot of power in that synchronicity. So, you know, I'm here just living this life, man, and just enjoying every aspect of it. For those that do know as well and have been following my journey, I moved out here to Hawaii almost 5 months ago now, and on November 19th, I think it's gonna be about 5 months, 4 or 5 months, I'm not quite sure. But it's been a nice amount of time so far, and it's kind of trippy to me. And in today's episode, really just kind of want to give y'all a little free flow. I haven't really done this in a long time, just giving you the truth of who I am. I give y'all the truth all the time, that's for sure, but it's very directed in one specific topic that I wanted to talk about. But I haven't really kind of just shot from the hip like I'm doing right now, you know what I'm saying, where I'm just really kind of tapping in and just sharing what's going on in my mind, giving y'all that source talk, you know what I'm saying. And that's what I want to do with this episode. And no better place to do it right now than in nature. You know, you see some plants around me. I'm out here, got the clouds in the sky, got the sun, you know what I'm saying. I'm looking out into the ocean. It's beautiful. And yeah, I got no complaints right now. I got my green juice with me. So look, just to provide an update, your boy is really about this life. I ain't just talking about it. I ain't just saying shit because it sounds nice, but I really live this life where I do my very best to stay disciplined with myself, to choose the direction that I wish to move in, to understand my true power and my you know, what I'm capable of, and to live and operate from that purest place of love that I talk about, and just every day dedicating myself to getting better, making good decisions as best as I can, learning, growing, understanding higher truths and things of that nature. And you know, it's been amazing. And just putting myself into this environment has been easily the biggest and best gift that I've given myself, you know what I'm saying. I really unplugged from a lot of things that were familiar to me and that I know, and I'm still very much connected, but from a distance, you know what I'm saying. I really put myself into an environment where I would have to, really not many other places to turn but other than myself, you know what I'm saying, if that makes any sense. You know, when I'm back home, I'm kind of just around, you know, not to make it like a bad thing or anything like that, because it's not, but I just know myself to a point where if I'm around certain things or, you know, certain environments, I'm gonna allow myself to indulge a little bit more. I'll be more prone to kind of giving into my indulgences. And I don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying? So because I've taken the journey within myself and really kind of learned that I love myself, man. I'm trying to take care of myself. I'm really just trying to, make better decisions, you know what I'm saying, in terms of like what I invest my time in, what I invest, my funds in, and how I wish to live my life. You know what I'm saying? I think I reached a point in my life when I was back home where I was just like, man, there's got to be more. And I've always known there's more, you know what I'm saying? But I never really kind of allowed myself to get kind of venture out. And that's what comfortability will do for you, you know what I'm saying? It'll kind of keep you in a box. And, for myself, I think I just got tired of being in that space, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted more. And I know I was capable of doing more. So that's what I set out to do here. And I embarked on this journey of going out to Hawaii as stop number one, and to see what's going to happen next. I'm just taking things one day at a time. I mean, look where I'm at, man. I'm just going to turn around and just show y'all. Look at this, man. I mean, if you're watching the video format of this episode, you are in for a treat, because if you ain't never been to Hawaii, or if you've been to Hawaii and you just appreciate the vibe out here, this is where it's at, you know what I'm saying? And as I mentioned earlier, this is one of the best gifts I've ever given to myself so far, you know what I'm saying? The gift of space, the gift of time, the gift of nature, the gift of putting myself where I want to put myself into, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thanking myself every single day. I just feel this extreme sense of gratitude every single day out here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to paint things like things are perfect and everything like that. I have my moments. I have large moments in the days where I'm just like, man, what's going on? Like, I still got a lot of the same challenges that I would have back home. There's no doubt about that. But I think the biggest difference, aside from the distance, is actually kind of learning to become a lot more self-reliant. I've always been an independent dude, you know what I'm saying? I don't really ask much from nobody else, you know what I'm saying? Like, held a job since I was like 14 years old, you know what I'm saying? So I always managed to take care of my own way. But when I'm back home, I tend to just get comfortable, you know what I'm saying? I tend to fall back on what I know is always going to be there for me, or what seems like it's always going to be there for me, you know what I'm saying? Which is, being able to go back home, get a good home cooked meal. Like, again, there ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's just like when I become reliant on that, it kind of makes me less reliant on myself and learning how to fend for myself. And that's really kind of at the place I'm at right now, where I'm just learning how to fend for myself. I'm putting myself in a space and environment where it's just me, myself, and I. I got a little bit of a support system out here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm building a network, but at the same time, it's just your boy, man. It's just me out here and figuring things out. And when I get out into the open, even more so, when I travel to all these other places that I envision in my mind, I'm gonna need to build that muscle, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need to have that muscle built, because when I get out into the open, I'm not gonna always know somebody. I'm not gonna always, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta learn how to operate from within myself. I'm gonna learn how to kind of like understand the position I'm in, and learn how to live, and learn how to, take care of myself and fend for myself in a way that is different from taking care of yourself when you have the luxury of having your family and friends and all these things that are very familiar to you, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense, but if it does, then it resonates with you, then I think that you should definitely listen to that too, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm starting to realize more and more how capable I am of doing things on my own, how powerful I actually am, how much potential I really have in creating the life that I want for myself. And if I'm realizing that within myself, and I see others do the same thing, especially the people I admire most, you know what I'm saying, you can do it yourself too. And that's always been what I've been about, is looking to infuse inspiration into other people, you know what I'm saying? A big reason why I'm choosing to live my life this way is to be able to let my light shine and inspire other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, if there's a dream that you wanted to go for, that you wish to wish to reach for, go and do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody hold you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have that talk in your own mind where you allow yourself that gift, because you're capable, you're deserving, you're worthy of it. You know what I'm saying? You can do anything you want to do. I know that sounds cliche as fuck, but it's just reality. And what I've come to realize, excuse me, y'all, there's a helicopter passing by. For those that don't know, Hawaii is there's a lot of military reserves out here and military bases and things of that nature. So, you know, you get a lot of activity from within that, just kind of randomly at times. But yeah, that helicopter just passed right now. So going back to what I'm saying is, like, you know, you got to realize just how capable and powerful you really are, how much potential you really have within yourself to reach for that dream. You know, when you do that, you gotta learn the rules of the game. And by that, I mean the rules of life. You got to understand the laws of nature, the laws of the universe, the laws of life, the laws of this earth, the laws of society as well. But, you know, it's more beneficial to you to understand the grander laws, you know what I'm saying? The laws of life that govern all of us, you know what I'm saying? That no one's exempt from having to follow. And I think when you understand the rules and you understand the laws of the game, you're able to use it to your advantage. You're able to push your purpose forward, you know what I'm saying? And understand how to create the life that you want. And I'm learning more and more every single day. I'm just tapping in. I'm staying tapped in to a higher source. And you know, I think that's a good segue, actually, man. It's for a while now I've been wanting to kind of explain why I gave myself the nickname CL the Source. For those that are wondering, like, why is this man calling himself CL the Source? Where's the source coming from? And the source is everywhere. It's all of us. It's this world. It's this earth. It's this universe. It's the sun. It's God. It's you. It's me. It's nature. It's the ocean. It's everything. It's the source. And the source is so magnificent. It's so large. It's so indescribable that it's everyone. So you're the source. That bird is the source. The ocean is the source. I'm the source. So I'm just highlighting that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just really highlighting that to a point where I'm giving myself the nickname the CL the Source, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just tapped in. I'm just a vessel to where all this information is just being downloaded into my consciousness, and I'm just sharing it through this platform, through wherever I can, to any interaction that I have with other people. And just understanding that part of my purpose is to share that light. And especially in times where it seems dark, especially in moments where it seems chaotic, you know, it's important for me to be a beacon of light and to help infuse that light and light that light and that candle within other people, so that we all can benefit in living a life full of light. And I'm not sure if that's making sense to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? But at this point, it really don't matter if it makes sense to everybody. For those that know, they know, you know what I'm saying? And for those that are doing the inner work within themselves and understanding the true nature of their true potentiality and trying to bring that to the surface every single day possible, like, I commend you and I urge you to keep going. And I encourage you to always trust the source, trust the universe, trust the plan, you know what I'm saying, trust the process, and you know, stay vigilant for sure, because we live in environments where seemingly it just looks like everywhere there's a distraction. You know, there's somebody or something, some company is always trying to sell something to you, and trying to distract you away from your God-given purpose, you know, your truth. And there's a lot of things going on right now that I'm not gonna get too into, just because it's not really what I want to focus on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the main purpose of this message that I'm sending you through this podcast episode is for you to focus on yourself. Like, if there's anything that you walk away from this episode with, I hope that you realize that you have a true potential that is limitless in nature. And if you tap into that and you explore that further and further, you literally can do whatever you want in this life. It's up to you. You're the master and the creator of this life. And I'm realizing that within myself. And it gets scary at times, I'm not going to lie to you, because it's venturing further and further away from a life that I've known for so long, away from everything that was so familiar and so comfortable to me, into a space where, again, I'm learning how to become more self-reliant, become more independent, learning how to fish. I forget what the quote is, but I think it's like, you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, but if you teach a man to fish, he'll be able to eat for a lifetime, or something like that. And that's what I'm learning how to do. I'm like teaching myself how to fish. Whoa. Hey, how's it? But yeah, I mean, I'm really out here, really just doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? So, learning how to fish. I'm meeting people out here. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm meeting myself more than anything. My true self, in my highest form, natural self, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm putting less priority on shit that doesn't fucking matter. And I'm putting much more of an emphasis and priority on everything else that truly matters, which is my life, myself, my family, my purpose, you know what I'm saying? Understanding life, understanding truth, and trying to do my best to deflect distractions, you know what I'm saying? Like, for those that know me for a long time, like, I was very heavy into sports. And I'm not even saying that I'm not heavy into sports and entertainment and shit like that. I love that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love the Warriors. Everybody know I love the Warriors. I used to work with the Warriors, you know what I'm saying? And I could rap with the best of them, talking about sports and football and, baseball. And I'm always going to rep my teams, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Niners, shout out to the Warriors, shout out to the Giants. Those are my squads forever. So no matter where I'm at, wherever I go, I'm always rock that. But I'm going to tell you right now that lately, I have not been nearly as time invested as I once was into all of these different things, because I'm so committed and so focused on what I got going on, what I'm building. And this is what I'm giving y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that I'm only here for a certain amount of time. And, I got this vision of how I want my life to be. And I'm bringing that to life in each moment that I'm living. I can honestly say so, I'm building it one brick at a time. And that takes commitment, that takes a lot of sacrifice. So I had to trade that time that I was using, I don't want to say wasting, because I had a great time, with those experiences, you know what I'm saying? But I had to trade that time and sacrifice that time so that I can focus more of my energy and my time and my efforts into what it is that I'm looking to create and what it is I'm currently creating and building. And I'll tell you right now, like, I don't regret one bit of it. I love every single moment that I'm in this creative mode. And, one of my main goals is to be able to just do this full time, deliver content on this type of level to y'all, you know what I'm saying? And just get creative with what it is that I'm doing and how I'm sharing my gift, you know what I'm saying? And I strongly encourage you to do the same thing. Whatever you're naturally good at, learn what that is and learn how to give that gift to the world. That's your purpose, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. How to get me a little coffee shot, you know what I'm saying? Sipping a little green juice, sipping a little coffee, and talking to y'all, having this raw talk with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Just observing the beauty and getting lost in the bliss of nature. It's amazing out here. It's amazing out here, y'all. If you ain't been to Hawaii, I strongly encourage you to do that too. Do some traveling. That's what I'm doing. I am living out here in Hawaii. Damn, this flies is low-key aggressive though, I'm not gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? But we still making it happen. But going back to what I was just about to say before I was rudely interrupted by a fucking fly. I was just gonna say that traveling was always something that was appealing to me. And I used to watch shows like Anthony Bourdain and watching what's his name? I forget bruh's name. He eats all that crazy ass shit on the Travel Channel. Bizarre Foods. Andrew Zimmerman, or whatever his fucking name is. I used to love watching shows like that because, you know, I think what always appealed to me is I've always had like a craving and a taste and a curiosity and a fascination with food and culture and checking out different parts of the world. So, you know, but I was always getting that just through TV or like the internet, and I wasn't having that firsthand experience like I'm giving myself right now. I've been to Hawaii plenty times, right? But I've never lived in Hawaii. I've only been to Hawaii for like, I think the most amount of time I spent in Hawaii prior to me moving here was about 7 days, maybe 10 days, which is great. It's a great amount of time. But in that 10-day span, you're only doing so much. You can only learn so much about the culture, you know, and if you think about it, you're only going to certain places that you kind of like have mapped out, you know what I'm saying? Whereas right now, I'm actually living out here. I'm immersing myself in the culture. I'm getting to know the environment. I'm getting to know the lay of the land. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to places that I ain't never been before. I'm stumbling on places I ain't never been before. I'm trying different foods. I'm being open to whatever kind of comes my way. And it's a different type of experience in itself. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I am enjoying, loving to do. And I plan on doing that in as many places that I can before my time is ultimately up on this earth. And I'm going to be transparent with y'all all the time and share as much of this journey that I can. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, continue to follow my progress, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in, tapping in. Everybody I met on this journey that really rocks with me. I love and appreciate y'all, man. Like, for real. And you allowing me to help me build my dream, bring my dream to life, and live it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to always stay tapped in with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And share what I got going on. And hopefully everything I'm doing motivates and inspires you to do something that you've always wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is. And I think you're going to find the answers when you give yourself the time to go within and to figure out what it is exactly you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like you bound to everything that you currently got going on in your life. We all have the ability to change and adapt and evolve and do things that we've always wanted to do, no matter what age you at. I know it's harder from where you at, you know, depending on where you at, but you know, it's just understanding perspective and understanding, you know, what's within your control, the variables that are in your control that you can use to your advantage, and understanding it's going to take, you know, doing things different to get to a different life. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take making better choices, you know, making better decisions and things of that nature. So, you know, you got to trust yourself, as I'm learning how to do myself every single day. I'm making mistakes all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, even this fucking episode I'm giving y'all, man, it's not as smooth as other podcasts I've did in the past, because this is non-scripted. All my shit's really non-scripted, I'll be real with y'all. But at least, like, other episodes I have kind of like a general topic that I have set out to kind of talk about. This is just pure, raw and uncut type of content that I'm giving y'all. Really just a piece of my mind where I'm just tapped in. I'm in nature. I'm in one of my favorite places on the planet so far, you know, that I've been in, and I'm just sharing what I got. You know what I'm saying? Again, with the intention and hopes to inspire y'all to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I'm loving life. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know there's a lot of crazy shit that seems to be going on out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I would advise you to just stay focused on what's important, you know, which is yourself, your loved ones, your family, and doing what's right, you know what I'm saying, and finding your purpose and living that purpose and and living in and walking in your truth. And you know, I think when you do that, it's more beneficial to you, to be real with you, because when you get sidetracked to some of these narratives that are being thrown out there, and to some of this bullshit, and you start to subscribe to some shit that is only paralyzing you and not doing any good for your spirit, then you lose and they win. So just stay focused. You know what I'm saying? I would just say, you know, maintain a high level of you know, awareness and a frequency that rises above that bullshit, because you're capable. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to succumb to what's going on out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you choose what you wish to look at in life, how you wish to look at things. And that's not to say that like you completely turn in a blind eye and that you don't care about what's going on. That's two completely different things. What I'm merely saying is, you know, when things are going on outside of you that seem uncontrollable, always turn within and look at, man, these flies going crazy, and look at what you can control and what you can't control. And if it's something you can't control, I'd advise you not to let too much of your energy leak into that, you know, and just take that energy and pour it back within yourself, and, you know, spread light in other ways, help in areas that you can help in, you know what I'm saying? And strengthen yourself, because there's going to be moments where it just seems so chaotic that, you know, it's gonna make you pessimistic about life, when really life is fucking beautiful. Life's amazing. Life's a gift. So it's important to always turn back to that. Otherwise, you're just gonna drive yourself crazy, and you're gonna be like a good majority of people that are just depressed, anxious, fearful, angry, sad. Did I say depressed? Yeah, all that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if to each their own. If that's what you want to do, that's on you. But I'm telling you, like, it don't gotta be that way. You know, the choice is yours. And there's a lot of things you could do for yourself to help yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, and one being is something that I'm doing right now, is just putting yourself out into the open and you know, disconnecting from some of the bullshit that's being shared out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of agendas being pushed right now that aren't necessarily beneficial for us, and making it seem like the struggle is far worse than it really is. You know what I'm saying? From an individual standpoint, you know, you got so much control over your life, and you need to recognize that and don't get distracted from that. You know what I'm saying? You got so much power that can actually impact everything that's going on around you, and everything going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? So choose how you wish to kind of like proceed. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's another big thing that I want to leave y'all with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how it's gonna land with y'all, and you know, my job is merely to just deliver what's being uploaded into my brain at this very moment. I'm just sharing my energy with y'all. I'm sharing my spirit with y'all, like I always do. And, you know, man, just sending a lot of love, sending a lot of light, teaching every one of y'all out there, and to the people that need it the most, because there's a really big shift going on right now, it seems like, and not everybody gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? We it's just the nature of life. You know what I'm saying? And just be aware of what's going on, but be even more so aware of what's going on within yourself, and understand the true nature of what you got going on. And, you know, these fucking flies are chewing me up right now, y'all. I'm about to start walking because this shit is crazy. Hold on, man. Sorry, y'all. I mean, if you're making it this far into the episode, you know, you really rocking with me, and I'm rocking with you for real. So let me get a move on, because this shit is crazy. But yeah, on some real shit though, it's a beautiful life. Don't allow them to make you think otherwise. All right. So I think I'm gonna just leave it there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to go back to this nature that I got going on. Let me just show y'all what I got going on, man. Again, just as I leave y'all, I got folks out here scuba diving, you know, doing all that shit, man. Snorkeling, you know what I'm saying? Like enjoying this motherfucking beautiful weather. I mean, the earth is beautiful, y'all. Don't ever let them make you think otherwise. All right, so get out there into the open, do what you need to do for yourself, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, make good decisions, and find the beauty in the madness, for real. All right, I love y'all, praying for y'all, sending y'all well wishes, sending y'all love and light, and yeah, man, I'm out of here. Thank you for tapping in. It's your boy CL the Source with Unlocking Levels. Stay tuned for more content. Peace and love, y'all.